So I've dealt with a lot of police officers. I've been beaten, arrested, shot. So you're all my friends. Police adui. In December 2002, Mwai Kibaki became president. And when he did, there was a change in the country, and people thought corruption is going to come to an end, to a level where citizens were arresting police officers for asking for bribes. But when you go to the police station, the citizen will be arrested for assaulting a police officer. So the attitude has never changed today, that citizens will see a police officer taking a bribe, but they never do anything about it. How can we change that? IG Mutiambai told us that you can record a police officer. I would like you as service commanders to encourage citizens, if they see a crime happening or an officer committing a crime, let them record. The problem is when they record, they get arrested, and then una bangi, or you're resisting arrest, or interfering with the police work. But if we empower the citizens to record police when they commit a crime or commit a wrong, then the attitude will change. Number two, we can't change the police service if we don't change their terms of service. At the moment, I've heard IPOA say, and the commission said that you need to have cameras, they need to have a new uniform, and that's applying lipstick to our cops. The police service is rotten, and the officers are rotten, and that needs to change. And how do we change that? Officers need a union, and the National Police Service Commission is not a union for them. They need a union fight for them, so because they are overworked, they see so many bad things, there's no mental wellness, and they become alcoholic not by choice. No one takes alcohol or drugs at work by choice. They're running from something in their mind or what they encounter. When there's an accident, police are the first responder. When someone gets shot, police are the first responder. When people drown, police respond first. I came back from Shakahola yesterday. Shakahola massacre, police hit the first hand. But there's no care after that. And then there's someone in the police service or outside the police service who was given a contract 8 years ago ya kusupply nyumba za mabati. Till to date, police live, most of them actually, mabati houses. Shakahola watu wanaishi kwa nyumba za mabati and police officers. If you house an officer like a dog and you overwork them and you underpay them, they're going to be brutal to the citizens. So before we talk about uniforms and cameras, let's talk about their pay. Polisi walipwe vizuri, polisi waishi vizuri, na pia polisi wapewe commission wakifanya kazi mzuri. Members of parliament are paid a sitting allowance and they earn over $1 million shillings. Ukifanya kazi ushike guide alikuwa na $1,000,000 ama $10,000,000, hakuna commission, you get nothing. So no matter how hard you work, if you don't know someone, you'll never get promoted. No matter how hard you work, you'll never get to enjoy your work because you'll arrest a bad man or a criminal, a drug dealer, but someone at the top will just make a phone call, get the person released, and they get the pay. That's the reason why police wanasema kwamba hawana ng'ombe, wananchi ndio ng'ombe zao, wanatukamua, wanachukua, si ni ukweli? Kwa hivyo, lazima tupiganie polisi walipwe vizuri. Polisi ni rafiki. Without police, this country would be very unsafe. Without police, we wouldn't have a president or a head of civil service, chief of staff, we didn't have Raymond, we wouldn't even have us today. Polisi wanalinda inchi. Mbona tuwalindi? So we must discuss the rights of the police service. Before we talk about corruption, they are not corrupt by choice. We pay officers peanuts. They work in dilapidated police stations. Ukienda Central, lijengwa na mbeberu. Vigilance mbeberu, Kilimani mbeberu. Every police station, ukiingia kwa cell, I've slept in almost all police stations in this city. Nimelala ndani sana, najua. Ukiingia ndani, kuna mkojo kwa 100 years old. The stench, that officer and the inmate or their client are in the same level. Wananukia mkojo, choo ni chafu, maisha ni mbaya. Maisha duni, polisi duni, nchi duni. So before we talk about corruption, which is very important, let's talk about their welfare and let them have a union to fight for their rights.